Hello. Welcome to another stream of Pax Dei, Emphr's Search for Steel. Tonight we will be relaxing. We'll be doing a lot of different things. I think it'll keep it kind of exciting. I do want to go fight some Justicars with new weapons. However, I need to get my weapon a little bit higher in level. Let's start out with the traditional Hello World. And hopefully the stream is live tonight. Nice if it was. And there we go. We're live. Okay. Alright. So we're going to enter the world. We're in our traveling clothes, so let's do some traveling first. What are we going to do first tonight? Let's go get some... Let me take a look at the tailoring table. And I have to update that tailoring skill, so let's see what we can do. Just a little bit, maybe one venture out for flax. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. Let me see how bad it is. Yeah, I could get some linen. Let's do that real quick. We can talk on the way. See if there's anybody around us tonight. People have been kind of absent recently. I'm dismayed. I think people got enamored by the early access, and because the early access hasn't updated in a while, people are kind of slowly going to other games. They'll be back for sure. But I think what everybody's waiting for is that autumn update, which is going to give us a lot more definition of the game and a little bit more options. Hopefully we can level beyond level 41. That'd be nice. We're doing a lot of different stuff. Start running. Oh, what am I doing? I want flax. Just plenty of flax here. Let's start out with this. Alright. So what are we talking about today? Let's see. It's autumn, which is awesome. One of my favorite seasons of the year. One of my 4 favorite seasons of the year. Definitely love it. Oh, there's some more. Oh, there it is. That's it. Halloween's coming up. Looking forward to that. It's already going to be October already. Gosh. This year has flown by. Is time getting faster? We're deceiving time getting faster?
It's funny
when you say that. Time is 60 seconds. It's also interesting that time is a measurement. Measurements are created by humans. Which is created by maps, which is created by humans. So realistically, when we say time, we're using a unit of measurement made by humans. Not that I can be wrong. It's just a measure, right? You can measure anything, whatever you want. And everybody has...
This is one thing I thought was pretty interesting.
The entire world agrees on the 24-hour clock.
Imagine that. We have common ground. Pretty cool, right?
I keep passing them. I keep forgetting where my flax is here.
Get it? We'll get in the swing of things. Pretty cool, though, if you think about it.
Time is the
measurement of time is a construct. Time
time
itself
is... I guess it would be relative, right? Time's relative to the observer, as Einstein pointed out, and I think we had some actual experiments that reinforced that learning, as a matter of fact. So pretty cool stuff, right? Alright, let's see. Alright. Take a joke.
Where am I? Who's you? Where am I? You know that quote? From a 80s movie, I think. Put it in the comments. And if you do like my material, be here every Tuesday. Specials delivered. Tips the waitress. Now, like, subscribe. Yes, I do have corny jokes, and that's part of it. Why not? If we can't be ourselves online, then why do we go online? I have no idea. It's therapeutic for me. Yeah. Go in the comment section and tell me if it's therapeutic for you. It's also very much a stressor in all seriousness. Jeez. Like I want to go camping just to disconnect from everything. Be nice, wouldn't it? I should think about it. I have some time coming up, and hopefully the fall weather will start coming in. Where I live, it's way too hot to camp. Way too hot to camp. I'd be, yeah, I'd be hurt. It would be absolutely, yeah. Would be enjoyable for sure. Okay. Let's see. Let's run up here. And I don't think I brought, yeah, I didn't bring a weapon, that's good. I don't need a weapon. I think I gotta get near war, but I'll take advantage and then, I'll be with it. I could actually say that right now. My cooking has to get up. I have to increase my cooking skill. Speaking of cooking, I have to work on the district tomorrow. See if I can do that. Work doesn't get in the way, that is. So I have to season it, prepare it, get it on that rotisserie, let it cook for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. A nice 130 maybe internal temperature. Oh yeah. I usually don't eat pork chops, but I really don't. Different flavor. I try to stay away from pork, honestly. Bacon is the exception, but this time I'm going pork tenderloin. It'll be fun. Let's try going this way. That's some down here, but then, yeah, that's just part of it. So, yeah, hopefully the devs come out with it. Let me check.
No announcements.
Yep, no announcements.
I'm looking at the Discord screen. No announcements so far.
You do join us. This is episode 27. Look at that. Somebody had to. That is a lot of
Coolness right there. That's a lot of building. That's a lot of foraging. That's amazing.
I cannot get to that. It would have been nice if I knew about the building and plots, because you only get 4 plots. Even as a founder, you get less
if you join the game. Not being a founder, which I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. I guess it's alright. Let's see. It's good here. Do the jump. Go. That takes a lot of stamina to jump. It's interesting how they did that mechanic. Let's see. Okay. I didn't hear anything really scientific this morning. Although I do use psychology a lot and communication skills a lot. It was interesting. I listened to this speech communications expert on I usually watch him on YouTube Shorts, but He has a whole channel. I need to get time to actually listen.
I like when I'm learning something, I like
to pay attention to what I'm learning. I don't like to do anything like game while I'm listening, but I can. If I'm gaming, I won't try to learn anything because it's awesome. I like to concentrate on the game in front of me. And then on new lessons. Although I like lessons, therefore, that said, I do not like that lag being near that cliff. Anyway, at any rate, I forget what his name is. I would say, I'm gonna get a full name for it. But he's really good. He's he mentioned something. He's got some big good sense of humor too. He's done so much research with psychologists and communications experts and such, and he just aggregated all the information so we don't have to. And he presents it in such a way he uses the information that he gathered, which is, in my opinion, really cool. And he became not only an expert, but a practitioner of the art of communications, because he is an artist with communications. Anyway, his humor today was amazing. He was like, you need, as a communicator, not to be boring. Your information can be boring as heck, but you cannot be boring. I was like, okay, I'll listen. And he went into it a little bit more. I definitely, I would suggest if you put it in Google, Bin, B-I-Y-H, I think it is. Bin. But he's amazing. Just put that in, and communication specialist or speech. Communications, I would say specialist. Communications expert would be a good Corey. But like I said, Gene, he's really good. He knows his stuff, and he does it with humor, and he really knows his information because he uses it. It's absolutely amazing. I need to listen more fake news to this guy, because when he starts to speak, I need to listen, right? Because everything he's putting out is relevant to everybody. And it's interesting because he puts it in a little bit more psychology depending on subject, right? Just drop that when I get a chance. Where's our But yeah, he's amazing. So if you get a chance to check out his channel, he's got 70 subscribers. He doesn't need my little shout out, but I really respect what he's doing and how he's explaining the craft of communication. And he says it, and a lot of other people say, if you can communicate effectively, you will be fine. It's interesting. Well, maybe I'm trying to use those techniques here right now. The only way you'll find out is if you go to his channel. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, pretty interesting stuff. I would definitely give him a 10 out of 10. Psychology has always interested me. To the point I actually was thinking about making it a major when I went to college the first time. Meaning, I did really poorly because I wasn't ready for college. And I think that brings up another point, right? If you're not ready to learn, no matter how hard you try, you can't force the information into your skull. However, with that said,
you will be able to get information anyway. You just won't get as much information as if you're interested in the subject or ready to learn the subject. So I want to be clear. No matter what you do, you're learning. Even if you don't want to learn, you're learning. You're learning something. So keep that in mind when you're and another person that I follow, I believe this was Pirate Software, he said, don't think you're gonna climb that mountain in one step. It takes hundreds of steps to climb the mountain. So each step you're advancing with the information will build on itself, and you'll become the expert eventually. You'll have climbed to the mountain. He didn't say it like that. I'm kind of paraphrasing. But it's true. And that's how I took it. I kind of interpreted it a little bit more. And I was like, you know what? That's so true. And how can I apply that to my learning? And if I apply that to my learning, how effective will it be? Over time, and I think he says this too, several other people say it, over time it doesn't matter. You're going to learn it, and you're going to be an expert if you give it time. Language is a perfect example of this. If you're going to learn a language, it takes a long time. You can't just wake up one day, memorize words, and you know a language. That's not language, right? Some of us are talented with language, don't get me wrong. There are some people I know who are brilliant with languages. And once you learn one language, it seems to me, them, in their cases, that they are absolutely phenomenally just on it, and it seems to me like they learn it really quickly. Right? It's exponential learning, depending on the language. I would assume, assumption completely, that similar languages take less time to learn if you know if you're strong in one language that's similar. For example, if you know Spanish, I would assume Portuguese isn't like opposites, right? It's, I bet some of my listeners would argue it's a different language. Sure, and I think the pronunciations are different, but is Chinese more different than Spanish? Yes, it is. So that's what I'm trying to compare, right? Portuguese, Italian, Spanish, they're all. You can get that Latin base. You have that Latin base in there. With the other side of it, like French is considered a Latin-based language, but French is really interesting. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not comparing languages. I'm not grading them. I'm just saying, for me, every language is hard to learn. Do I need know tens of words in every language? Absolutely. Tens of words. Can I get by? Not really. I can usually say no or yes or right, or in German, I have a blue pencil. I put that sentence together when I was in high school, and I never forgot it. Maybe sometime when I get some live listeners, you can call me on that, and I'll actually say it out loud and have it recorded for posterity. But for the most part, I believe some people languages have talents, and their brain is just wired so it's so easy. Some languages come easily, more easily, where they understand the fundamentals. At least in my mind, right? This is how I perceive their learning. And that's not to take away from their hard work. Anything you do will take hard work. So keep that in mind as we're going through these conversations. I have a basis for my beliefs, and I don't explain the entire basis of my belief. Sometimes I'll just say the belief. So if you have a question of why I believe that, or how I can believe that, throw it in the chat, or throw it in the comments and say, you said this, but I don't get it. And say, oh, well, this is stemming from this belief that I created, or this thought that I had tried to flush out myself and had to think about, right? So the ultimate goal for me is to learn as much as I can, right? And yes, I'm watching the screen and like failing a lot here. Just an absolute lot. That's one thing in this game. A lot of the experience. Look at that, 3 failures in a row. Will I get the last one? Yeah, I get the last one. Oh my god, it's horrible. That's a horrible ratio there. All right, well, that's all right. Just throw that in there. Wool does me good right now because it's too difficult on certain things. It's not difficult enough on others. So, let me explain. Fine wool yarn is very hard for me. I'll just go through the wool really fast. Wool yarn is mastered, so it doesn't give me any experience. Wool yarn itself only gives me minimal experience. So if I were to try and I failed every time on fine wool yarn, I'd get the same experience as the wool yarn, except I would have more wool yarn in my inventory. That's my thinking. I know. Really, that's weird. Yeah, it is. I've been known to have that thinking weird. As a matter of fact, I don't need to really save this link by linen string or by linen. Yeah, string. Yeah, by string. So I'll just throw it in there. This is fine linen cloth. Fine linen cloth. I thought it was. Alright. Is that all? It's fine linen. Fine linen. Okay. Maybe there's some stuff that I need fine linen for. I thought it had plenty. Okay. Plenty of string. So, alright, so I'm gonna take this real quick. I'm not in my clothes for this. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna see why. Usually I have a plan. Don't remember my plan. Let me see. Here we go. That will take 6. Let me see. I'm not worried about the top row because I have a lot of material for that. So 6 and 6. Man, that's expensive. This is 4 and 6. No, sorry. This is 5 and 5. Remember, I'm discounting that first row. How am I on skill for tailor? Tailoring about halfway. You know what? Let's try to get some of these. I think this is the one where it doesn't look good, so I don't use it. This might be the one I don't like, but it's a 3 diamond, so it's one of the top tier. As you can see, it's adds 5 slashing and 7 blue 1. So cloth is not armor unless it's magical. So I will not be using it for that. Oh my goodness. Still a model left of us. Okay, cool. I was successful most of the time. Let's see, skills. Tailoring. Ugh. Didn't get much for that. Oh well. Let's do this. Let's get the equipment. Take off this and this. Let's put that on. Oh, that's horrible. I don't like that at all. I don't think I like that. Alright, well. that's much better. That's a magical garb, but that is not magical. But it's cool. I'll keep one of these. Do I have one of these? I do not, so I'll keep one. And I'll get rid of the other one. Rather simple tunic. There. So the simple tunic, honestly, looks better than... Oh, wait. You know what? Alright, I'll keep one. No. You know what? I'll keep one. I am indecisive today. Where am I going to put them? Don't have enough room in there. I know what I can do. So let's put that there. That. Yeah, that's stupid. It's alright. No. Moving these anyway, so let's move these. Rough leather. And that wood. Piece of wood. What's this? Coarse cloth. Coarse cotton cloth. Coarse cotton. I might be able to use that, actually. Let's get this in a little bit better. Trying to give it a little bit of order. Alright, so the other two. And if I want the keys, USB. Let's put this in there. Okay. And then I probably can throw all that away, except for those. Let's do this. Can't wait until the devs get rid of the trees that are in the middle of your house. That would make the game cool. Oh, darn it. I forgot to put those away. Sewing needles and the bone buttons. There they are. Actually, here. Let's do that. Alright, so what do I have here? So let's take that over there. Wow, I got a lot of these. Not really? Leather string, okay. I'll actually start using those relatively shortly. Do that. Do that. Try to gain some semblance into this area. Let's do that. There. Now I got a little semblance of control. Alright. So, what do we do now? Alright, let's go hunting. Because when I hunt, I can use my sword that I got, the new one, and my shield. Some army swords. Both of those. Do I have a raining shield? Okay, let's go find out what it takes to make a shield. I think I got all the pieces. Not that shield. That shield. Steel spike, steel nails, hot iron sheets. Do I have anything else I can make that is within my grasp? No, not really. I have all these. That I don't have, but it's less than think I have that one. Wow. Oh, it's just button chainmail. That's the one I want.
And then that one's the next one.
It's 66.
Defense. That would be pretty cool to get. That's gonna be bad. Alright, let's stop dreaming and go back up to this side. So I need a Viking shield 152.
Steel spikes and steel nails.
So let's open this up.
Let's grab this.
And then some steel spikes. Steel nails.
So steel nails, I need a steel.
I knew that.
So I'll get 4 of these. I'm getting experience for these, so it's a little bit, but
oh, darn it. I'm getting 2. That's alright.
steel nails.
2. I'm not doing the auto because I'm going to leave the count out so I don't go over. There we go. Perfect. Alright. And I think steel spikes are the bar. Okay. Actually, I might need a couple of these. I'm not gonna go wild here. Because I can't carry that many shields at once, right? And I don't want to store them if I... Oop, no, probably. This one. Yeah, there we go. Steel's a hard commodity to come by. Alright, I think I need... Because I didn't take inventory first. Short, fine wood stock and wrought iron sheets. Short, fine... I gotta stop making these steel nails, man. Sure. Okay, got that. And then I will need wrought iron sheets.
So what I'm gonna do is, because I made a lot of
wrought iron, I'm gonna just make
20 ingots
worth of wrought iron shields
or sheets. It's always good to have this one on hand, because I'm in the middle of the skill set. So what'll happen is I'll be using a combination of steel and wrought iron. I don't think I use iron
like anymore.
Not anything for experience, I should say. That I found maybe somewhere, but something I don't use often.
There we go. So we got all the components.
How hard is it? I think this is easy for me to make.
There we go.
It's crafted too. Let's see what happens. It sucks if I fail these. They're easy. Yeah, you failed. Alright, cool. And then what I'll do is I'll put the rest of this stuff. Put this stuff here.
Add that. And then I can put that one there.
You know what? I'll put that in there.
That's my extra.
Let's see. I need one more weapon
and some arrows.
I love the prep work. It kind of reminds me of you actually going out
to adventure or to in a game or something. You have to prep before you go. What was I missing?
Oh,
another weapon and
probably
some food just to take along with me. That's not where my weapons are. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, let's bring that
level up a little bit. So I have my arrows.
Okay, so I need more arrows. Not much more arrows. Not many more arrows. Not much. Not much more. I think I took them all in here. Not right. No, just Let's see, short stock.
I like the bronze arrows with 3 diamond, but they're nowhere near as good as the others.
Thanks.
Thanks for the technical quality. Bronze is pretty cool, for sure, but it doesn't do much damage.
Alright, so we get a little bit of time before these are created. Let's see, we should have a bonanza. When I find out
when the update is coming out, we'll have a
live stream bonanza.
We'll learn together what exactly they outline. They're going to have release notes, but I don't know how many are going to apply to play.
We'll see, though.
The devs have come a long way, so I'm giving them a lot of credit here. So I hope they continue to do. So my plan, and we have to have a goal. My plan for this is to try to get the animal skins, animal hides. So you have the rough animal hides and the animal hides. There is one over that, but I haven't found it yet. So that's what I'm looking for. Is just animal hides. I'm not going to kill everything in sight. Although I will kill every wolf in sight because I want to get my sword up and maybe the boars as well. But the deer will be spared my vengeance. What I'm looking for is animal hides. And to get that sword level up a little bit. So hopefully we can do that. There we go. Alright. One more step and we'll have some arrows.
Let me see. Skills.
Fletching.
Fletching.
Ooh, I might go up in level, depending. I'm only going to get minimal experience. Maybe. It'd be nice to go to 19.
What's the other thing I was looking for here?
Block needs some great swords. I stopped. I haven't brought my great sword out because I'm trying to get swords up and I think spears. Pole arms. The spears I have is considered pole arms.
Alright, let's go.
Scrapped all 30 of these.
Go on to the next topic.
If there's anybody in chat, you can also leave a like, definitely. But whatever. Leave a comment and I should be able to see it to see if you want to what you want to talk about.
And then we'll have a pseudo conversation, me talking and you commenting, since we'd be the only two. But pretty cool.
Let's see.
What else is going on? There's a lot going on, but I'm staying away from a lot of topics. Trying to think.
Oh, China almost landed a reusable rocket. In my opinion, they landed it, but it was just really forceful. So it broke the actual.
What do we call those?
I just call them landing gear for now. I know they're called something else, but yeah, I saw the footage, and they were close. They just have to be able to tune their engine a little bit more. I'd say their next flight, they'll probably get it. I mean, the speed of space technology is incredible. It's just advancing so quickly. And I'm betting AI is going to have a lot more to do with that ability to output technology quicker, new technology quicker. Mostly because AI can look at a pattern much more quickly than a human can and decipher it into a nice, streamlined, executable that is well defined and easily understood. One of the taglines in my LinkedIn profile is I'm your Scotty to your Kirk, right? Scotty's the technical guy, Kirk's the commander, he just wants it done. So I look at it like VPs and CEOs, they don't have time to dig in like they used to, right? A lot of VPs, a lot of directors are they've come up from through their life, and they've come up through the individual contributor track. So they're smart, there's no doubt there, but they're not focused on technical day to day anymore, right? So technology they can understand, it's just they don't develop it, or they don't sit there and take so much as an individual contributor. So individual contributors like myself need to be able to define or explain to them in a very quick manner. Is this thing gonna US? Go on LinkedIn and read the article. It was pretty cool. I was like, you know what? What's the problem? Why can't we manufacture in America? And I'm like, let's ask the question. Let me do some research and let me write a paper about it. I think, you know what? I'm going to give the advice. If you do that, like you research the topic and write a paper on it, you'll learn more, because you're doing two distinct areas of learning. The first area of learning you're doing is researching. So you're taking in all this information, you're sorting it out by relevancy, and you're writing it down. You're reading more information you need, so what you compile when you write it, you'll have a clear understanding of how to approach it for people who didn't do all the research. The second part is the actual writing. You're teaching people. So teaching is definitely a component of the learning process. They say that if you learn it and teach it, you will become an expert at it, right? It's more complex than saying that, but ultimately I believe it, right? Every time I've learned and researched something, I've learned for sure. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. However, when I look at it and I write it down, I try to explain it to someone else. Now there is some magic in that, right? And it's a learned magic, by the way. Anybody can do it. I can't believe I got that one. Yeah, so highly advise that path. I would argue if you're learning a position at a company, learn the information that you can learn, and then write it down as if you were going to train somebody to take your position. This does two things for you, in my opinion. The first thing is you're going to learn the information. The second thing is you're going to have that information in a digestible format for somebody else. Maybe have a guy go. Did chat run around again? There's two words over there. Anyway, the case of the missing boar, a Sherlock mystery, and Nancy Drew mystery, a Hardy Boys mystery. In the 70s, we were totally into different stuff like that.
What am I doing?
Oh,
I want to go back down.
Okay. So the so yeah, let's go back to. So when you write down all that information and you put it into a digestible manner, you're learning again, right? And you have it on file. And one day, your boss is going to come to you and say, "Hey, you're moving on. You're getting promoted. Can you help me out with information to pass on to the next person that can take your position?" You say, "Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, here, I have this whole manual I made for myself." And they'll be impressed. And you'll get a little bit of credit, right? I thought it was early on that swing. I gotta look at my skills. This skill is so slow.
I should be able to level it up.
This one's my the harder target. Because
I am going to fight 3 wolves at once if I'm not careful. Alright.
So, yeah, it might take you some time, too. So, if you do it during your own time, that it's for you, right? If the company wants you to do it, you do it on company time, right?
There we go. I'm going to give it a little bit of damage to the wolf coming in.
There we
go.
Got ahead of the game there. One of these wolves might be a super wolf. That's when their hit points go up really quick. And you're like, oh crap, man. Might have to switch weapons at that point. Alright. Yeah, so I think your manager... Actually, a management technique might be to have you do that, right? And it doesn't have to be deliverable at a certain date. Say, hey, make a... Man, am I missing this guy so much? Make a log of your job, so you know, this is a super wolf. I'm gonna have to. This is gonna hurt. His hit points are going up so much.
Oh boy! And I only get a buff animal skin out of him. So sad.
But yeah, that actually, leadership technique. I say management.
That's what they're called. But are they really managers at this point, or should they be leaders, right? And I think that's the distinction people should make within a company.
A company with leaders will be
looked at as
it'll have a better culture, it'll have
a lot better social atmosphere, and
this is all my opinion.
Maybe I should write an article on this.
Yeah.
I drew off the hill, huh? The one that's damaged is... There we go. Still coming. Nice lag.
I'm practicing moving the shield because I thought the dev said something about moving the shield. Moving... Blocking.
Really? My time is off. I can't.
This sword
endurance is a lot better. I like that.
Oh,
is he a super war?
Timing.
He was a super lord. Alright.
Yeah, that'd be a good article. I think people would be interested in
learning about management and different management techniques for positional for positions.
Now, where this wouldn't work is like hourly. Well, might work with hourly employees. However, hourly employees, it's not as I don't know. It would work for sure.
For sure.
I think hourly employees would have an advantage to do it.
I think it's a bear. This one is a. Where are you? There you are. Alright. So I should be able to pull somewhere. Really?
What I was looking for. I pulled the wolf over.
Very cool.
Thought I had
that.
Anyway, this game's pretty cool. Combat needs a little work, but they said they are working on it. So how they work on it is going to be the question. If I'm sitting blocking, just blocking, swinging, it's gonna be a boring game overall. There we go. There we go. And I'm just glad to block that. I'm wondering if I can get 2 swings off on him. Now, I play this game, and I play No Man's Sky. And No Man's Sky makes that resounding noise every time you make an achievement. I'm not sure I would want that in this game, but it would be nice to know when I did achieve something. Usually I look at my damage, and it usually goes up.
There you are. Nice.
There we go. Maybe this weekend we'll take another shot at the wolf den that's nearby. There is a named wolf in there,
and I really want to be able to defeat it. I don't know if I'll be able to defeat it. I really want to.
Haven't yet. I haven't had a good weapon yet. And I think I have them now. Yeah, I knew that was going to work. I'm glad that third one is not in the point of where it can do damage. Alright. Don't need those. I leave them for other players too, because if other players around trying to hunt, there's no reason why I should take away from their fun, right? If I don't need it, I'm just gonna keep going.
I think there's WSD, man. Alright. Let's see.
And I guess gaming etiquette to a certain degree, but I don't know. I just it's kind of like society. I don't do things because I don't want to do them. I do them for consideration of other people. I was gonna waste that arrow.
You see that curve right there? Yeah. There we go.
See what I mean by the combat is just I wait, block, I swing, block, I swing,
Block. Yeah, not really. That's alright.
So there's a little strategy, but not to the extent of most gamers
go in. You know what? I'm gonna play this game. Combat system is awesome. That's what I like this game to be.
So far, the game is awesome. In and of itself, the game has a lot of good features. It's good on several fronts. The crafting system, I think, is top notch.
There he comes.
You had to decide whether or not it's coming. That's my shield doing. I gotta get my finger ready to go on 5 if the shield goes out. But if the shield does go out, I can still block with the sword and just take a little bit of damage.
It's not a big deal. There we go.
Yeah, those sounds are rough. Skills, sword. I made 17. I didn't. There's no fanfare.
No fan.
Maybe if I go to 18, it'll start to go. Like you made 18. It's an even number, so we're gonna tell you. I love the game in this aspect too. Like the sun is at my back, which is cool. But it's hard to see in the forest until you can get in the canopy, and then you can kind of look to see what's in the forest. I should have memorized where all the creatures are, because they never leave the same spot. But I think there's some over here somewhere. I know there's a bear somewhere around here too. Right here. That's another fantastic point about the game. I love the forests because they're like thick and you have to get through them. There's something in there. There it is. I really wish I would have. The block didn't go. That's alright. I know my shield's gonna go on this one. I need to transition from shield to shieldless. So I can block with sword, which is kind of cool. But still not getting the animal skins I want. Got a couple. I'm filling up on the others. Don't really want the others. Berserker mushroom is used for alchemy, but it's at a level that I'm far surpassing, and it doesn't really help me. Should be some more over here. There they are. So I'll run up here. Give myself some room. I got 3. And I'm in a place where the boar are going to come up to me one-on-one every time, which is nice. Wow. I got the room in that one. Alright, that's fine. And take too much damage. Alright, let's see. Where am I going? This way? Some wolves? Oh, no, here. But is there a wolf in there? One looked like it had a tail. It didn't look like a deer tail. Oh, naming a word I know in another language. Cool. Japanese for bear. And also a really cool anime, honestly. The anime is one of those isekai, but it's more of a slice of life type of
anime.
So
So it's a really good one. I liked it. There's a lot of good anime coming out.
Yes, I like
Isekai a lot more than a lot of others.
There
There he is. Let's grab him.
I knew he was around.
Oh, he's one of these.
Super Wolf.
Man,
I let him heal. He'll heal too much.
Oh my god. And I got some rough things.
Yeah, I can
drop
drop
some. Man. Alright, let's see what I got. I gotta heal. Let's grab a healing potion.
Not a great healing potion. All the good alchemy stuff and resources are in the more difficult areas, which I expect them to be.
The more rare, the more powerful, right? So, for sure. These are only 4. And only one's coming at me?
Eh,
That's alright. That's one swing with my sword. Oh, boy.
the little
Levy
armor I have. It's like really weak.
Alright.
Let's
Go get some more wolves. They're over this way.
Oh, somebody moved in. Well, I think that was there before. I just didn't see it. I think they put that. I don't know when they put that. They might put that. Have put that there
To
start farming the diseased forest. Ooh, goody.
oh, come on.
I
Should
should
really take my time on this one.
There we go. That
Guy,
guy.
give me up. There's a wolf. Let's grab him.
I didn't get it in time. That's alright. I think the wolves do damage to the shield, and the shield has so many hit points. And I think they absorb the damage, but
The overall use. That's why your shield takes so much damage. Should be another guy here somewhere. Maybe they're over the next ridge. Let's go up here. I like how you keep the same pace of a steep incline. There we go. They over there. I do not see them. Nope. It's a 4.
I got your butt.
Ah.
Doing 15 with the sword now.
I wonder how much this sword can do, though. Do I want the rough animal? Do I want to grab it? Yeah, I can. I have plenty of rough animal on it, honestly. Alright.
I hear them.
And I know they're over this ridge. I just gotta figure out where I wanna fight them. They're in, I think they're in that ridge right there. Walking to them might be the better course of action here.
If there's a super one and I attract all 3, then
I'm gonna have to run. That's fine. Okay, cool. Are they up here? Yeah, I guess they are.
Let's
Recover that stamina before I go meet them. I met these wolves one time. I ran up here and I was like, oh, wolves! Alright, let's try it.
Ah, gotta get the timing down. I'm trying to back them up so the timing starts to go so I don't die.
There. Take another healing potion. One more wolf.
I love the size of the wolves compared to the person, because that's an actual wolf size. They are not small. They're not dogs, which I love for developers to. The dire wolves are even bigger, which is awesome. Again, the detail, very cool. It's like a quasi-mystical environment. Meaning it's more realistic than it is fantasy. Which is cool. I like it.
Do I want to drop anything for this? No. Animal hide's animal hide, honestly. Somebody uses it for everything. Yeah. I think there's 3 wolves here, too. Let me use my spear.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. The spear hit every time, but the sword wasn't hitting every time because of how high it was. I like that. That is very cool. I didn't like was nothing alive. Is that it? Okay. Let's hope to get an animal hide out of those. That's the only reason I attacked them. And if I follow this ridge all the way, I got a buck. A stag. I use the curvature of the earth. Love it. This guy really did a good job on his house. Very cool. I'm looking at his house and I'm not looking down. Is there a way up so I can check it out? Is he home? Nope, he is not home. Walk so I don't fall off it. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. That is so cool. This guy's got a really nice house. I wonder if he's got an armor bench. Let's check it out. I love this tower over here. That is really cool. This guy did a lot of work. What's his name? Once I find a chest, I can... That is really cool. Let's see. Do I have an entrance into his house? Yeah, here it is. Tame Futures? Tame Futures? Okay, I'll go with it. Let's see. This is his kitchen.
Very cool. So you have a... I love it. I love it. Lovely house.
Looking at mine going,
do I really? Oh, there's his blacksmith. How do we get to it? Okay. There we go. Weaponsmith. Let's repair my shields.
that's one thing I do like about the game is you can use people's stuff to repair your stuff.
Alright, now I can look for his front door.
It's this way.
Yeah, that'll do. Man, he's got a really cool house. I'm gonna have to rethink mine. Maybe we do that. I like the way mine's shaped, but maybe I just do some more work. Okay.
So this is where I get my flax.
Just FYI. So all I have to do is follow this down, and I think I can grab one more stag. Cause I think I have room for one more. So let's go get it real quick. There's a little lag in there, but
I survived, which
surprised not. Love the mountains. Love the clouds. Yeah, this is a real cool, relaxing game, especially with the visuals. I'll probably be playing No Man's Sky again, but I don't think I'll do that until this weekend. No Man's Sky is a different game. This one gives me a little bit more leveling. No Man's Sky gives you leveling, but it's a lot longer on exploration if you don't use your ship, but you can't take off and land all that much because you'll have to create these fuel cells for yourself to do it. And it's like, man, I forgot about the deer. It's all up here. They got a really cool graphic for running with a bow. There we go. Had to concentrate on that one. Alright. Although I need it tonight for this stream, we do have night meetings, so I'm gonna have to bring it to the side. I do have night meetings, so I'm gonna have to I'm thinking about taking this sinew and just yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'll drop it. I'm gonna get more skins because I need them. There we go. I was trying to be quick, and that failed. I hear the steps, but I think that's a bear. So I'll stay away from the bear. I don't need the boars. I just need this stag over here. There we are. Will he do it? Nope. How now? First, just to get the distance. Here we go. All right, I'm out. All right. So once I get back home, I'll stop the stream. But thanks for joining me. If you like the content, hit the like button. If you like it so much you'd like to subscribe and see more of this fantastic talk and this dazzling parkour, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, use the comments. I love to hear from you. And again, since I'm new to the YouTube space, especially gaming space, go ahead and leave a comment or two.
I'm thinking about going to Twitch as well.
I'm not sure, honestly. I know more people look at Twitch for games, but I don't know. I haven't decided. I'd love to go to Rumble, but Rumble doesn't. Yeah, Rumble's Rumble. I like Rumble. Don't get me wrong. Rumble's cool. But the overall, I'm looking at the efficacy of, or I should say efficacy. If I'm going on 3 social media sites, it'll be more difficult. Right? Let me put this stuff away, and then we'll end the stream here as we triumphantly return home under the moon. Yeah, let me see if I can get a good picture. That's a cool picture. The rays coming through, maybe. Oh, ooh, maybe like that. Yeah, let's see that. Picture taking. Alright, with that, we'll end the stream. And then, like I said, if you could, hit the like button, that'll push me in the algorithm. If you like the content so much, subscribe. And then we'll enjoy our evenings together. Having a nice, calm, sometimes hectic game, depending on where we decide to go. Listening to the serene sounds of nature as we're trudging through forests, swamps, diseased forests, haunted forests. I found a couple of haunted forests. And talking about just anything, really. Psychology, sociology, science in general. Space travel, AI, everything. New technologies. We can even do go into some of the fringe. They call them fringe. Some call them conspiracy sciences, ancient aliens and stuff. But we'll have fun with it. So we'll see you soon, and